Hey y'all, Fairway Finder here. Just wanted to say before the episode, if you could maybe queue up or go check out after this the Jack Attack DG YouTube channel and go check out my Ollie DePina in the bag top 10. Would mean the world to me. And yeah, hope you enjoy the episode. Short and sweet.
Hey, Basket Brains, Kirby here, aka Darkwing Disc, and did you know that the average hot dog cooker will spin around 500,000 times and collect over 4,000 gallons of juice? Kind of like your mom. Alongside me is the fairway finder himself, Ollie DePina. Did you know that Ollie invented Viagra? Yeah, I heard they're going to erect some statues of him really soon. Welcome to episode 64 of the K.O Disc Golf Show. Episode 64 is the Cadabra edition. And special edition Nintendo 64. And then famous players I found was Tom Rafferty. Red Sox players Cooper Criswell, Will Middlebrooks for just the year 2012, and Dustin Pedroia for just the year 2006. And then we had Casey Lugamina for the Mariners this year in 2025. Ollie, what's up with them Giants?
We got some dogs from playing defensive tackle, nose tackle from 1972 to 1979, John Mendenhall. And then from 81 to 88, we had Jim Burt. So just some dogs down there. Yeah.
Nice. We'll get right into the KO question of the week. The KO question of the week is kind of inspired off of those trophies from last week. Do you like getting trophies at tournaments? Do you enjoy getting them even for like second or third place? And this applies to like all levels of amateur and a pro. So do you enjoy getting tournaments even for second or third place? Ollie, how you doing, big guy?
I am doing well. As of today, I just got back to Seattle from a wedding down in California for Roxy's older brother. So congrats to them. It was a really, really fun wedding. Really hot up down there, so it was nice to get a little break. Even though it was pretty warm up here, I'm pretty sure. But um, yeah, it's just always nice. I feel like to get out of Seattle for a second and kind of like freshens my brain. Really great to hang out with Roxy's cousins and stuff and meet our aunts and uncles and um, yeah, it was just a good time. So
Nice.
it's
That's
nice
cool,
to be
man.
back, trying to get some little things figured out for going into next week, but that's about it. Kind of trying to keep it relaxed, keeping it. But I was staying active. I was playing basketball, playing some volleyball, some badminton. So we're staying active, staying good with it. So
That's cool, man. Yeah. Weddings are super fun, especially like, you're traveling like with a big group of people, like that kind of deal. And you as like the partner to Roxy, you're just trying to like be cool, and like hang kind of, hang the right way and kind of like, whatever the group's doing. You're like, yeah, we can chill and kind of do that. So that's cool, man. Glad you had fun down there. Um my week's been pretty chill. I've been at the shop the whole week. Yeah, I'm heading up to BC tomorrow. We're doing this Monday morning, so I'm heading up to BC on Tuesday. So packing the car, kind of getting the bed ready or getting the car ready to camp in and stuff like that for the weekend. So I'm a little worried that it's going to be like crazy hot for the next like week or so, and that's going to make car camping really difficult. So I might end up like coming down like back home for like 1 or 2 nights just because it's only like 2 hours from my house. So we'll see kind of how the week goes, but I like having the option that I can just kind of go home
yeah,
and take a shower and kind of refresh everything if I need to or whatever kind of deal. So all right, we're gonna get into the tournament recap. There was is called the Windfall Masters Cup happening at Evergreen State College. Um, I really like playing there. Really, I think it's a pretty difficult course, all things considered. Really
yeah.
fun to play, but definitely challenging and some really tight. Um,
Oop.
Oh, I think we're back. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, really, really great place to play. Really some tight lines, some really challenging lines, some different angles and stuff like that you got to throw on. So really fun to play. We'll go through the winners here real quick. Taking down MPO, there was Thaddeus Tankley winning over Brian Johnson and his brother Tim Tankley, who tied for second place. Very cool on them. Kyle Crabtree won MP40. Good to see his name back on the leaderboard up there, beating out John Anderson and Eric Gregory. Dan Lilly, who I love playing with, great guy. He won MP50. Rick Capalco won MP60. Don Clark taking down MP65. TC Bear taking down MP70. Jack Lorber won MP75. Barry Fisher won MP80. We got Maxwell Whiteman, who beat out Reed Koch for MA1. Vic Bernaccio, maybe maybe Bernaccio, won MA40. Kind of a tough name. Our very own T Bex Warich won FA40. MA50 was won by Mike Dunn. Gary Irwin won MA65. Skylar Johnson won MA2. Barrett Miller won MA3. Ton of divisions there, dude. That's a lot. There's a lot going on. That's awesome. Full field of 72. So very, very. All right. Also happening this weekend is the BC Open Amateur Weekend. We're going to talk about that next week, just because today, Monday, when we're recording, MA1 still has yet to tee off. So can't really give an update on a tournament that hasn't finished.
Yeah.
Tournament look ahead. Looking into next week. Next week there's the BC Open for the pros. Ollie and I will both be up there. Really, really looking forward to it.
Tee times are out, I saw, so I was pretty excited about that. I've been
Are they
keeping
really?
up.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
so yeah, definitely keep up. Get on the app. Everyone that's playing in it, it's super helpful. I think there's a whole, yeah, if you go to the middle of the caddy book, there's a tee times thing. So like I've seen a couple of the people on my card, and
That's
I
cool.
know I've played with them before. I'm sure everything's gonna change a little bit, as people get closer to the event. But yeah, very cool.
Wow, yeah, it's not even up on the disc golf scene page, so that's cool.
Yeah, get the
Sweet.
app if you're playing in it.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, also happening next week is Rage Against the Cage, and then Jet City Scramble is also happening as well. So, Rage Against the Cage up at Kayak, Jet City Scramble ran by us here at ECD,
Wait,
down
is
at
this
SeaTac.
last year's?
Are you looking at last year's Tea Times?
It might be last year's tee times. I actually don't get
Probably.
the app.
I don't think it would be updated. I would have been pretty impressed had he had that much. Because I don't even think like as of like 2 days ago, it said that the practice round tea times was from like 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m.
Oh, dude, I totally thought I was like, oh, I know when I'm teeing off.
Nah, I don't think so. That's really funny.
Oh, that's really funny. All right.
That could have been so bad. Oh my god.
I was like, I'm playing with someone I played with last year.
Yeah, I played with everybody I played with last year. How weird. Oh my god. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Leave all that in too. That's awesome.
I am. I am.
All right, we got the weather look ahead. We're gonna look ahead for Seattle first. And it looks like it's, I mean, pretty much going to be sunny. Today and tomorrow are going to be pretty hot, and then it's going to chill just a little bit, but stay kind of in your like low to mid 70s. So that's pretty nice. Don't hate that. Let's look at Surrey, BC. Looks like we got rain on Thursday, and then just kind of cloudy, low 70s for the rest of the week. So actually, it might not be that bad for car camping, to be honest. That
Yeah,
like
no,
doesn't
that
sound
sounds
too.
pretty. Yeah,
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. Yeah, slight chance of precipitation on Thursday, it looks like, but not much. So hopefully that kind of just passes over too, or kind of passes through. So
yeah.
all in all, though, should be a really, really nice week and
Mm.
nice weekend. Summer's here, man. It's been like super hot, and it's been great
I love it. I always enjoy the sun. I feel like it's easier to get out, less excuse, always for everyone. So you get some buddies out there too, which is always easier.
for sure. Yeah, yeah. Everything seems to pick up a butt. Um. Okay. Are you guys ready for the best 90 seconds of your week? This is the best 90 seconds you could possibly have. What else are you going to do for 90 seconds but listen to Ollie's 90-second breakdown? Ollie, are you about ready there, bud?
Yep.
All right. Why don't you hit the people in 3, 2, 1, go.
We are over in Iowa for the Disc Mania Challenge presented by True Bank. You could say the winner had a good cadence this whole weekend as she barged her way onto the conversation for FPO, leading the entire tournament from round 1 to round 3, had multiple competitors coming at her. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Holland Graham wishes she could phase through a few more trees coming in second. Scoggins dropping down to third place. FPO, awesome, awesome field there. We also had Macy Veladiaz coming in tied fourth, so awesome to see her up there. And then moving on to the MPO field, Ezra can be hold on to the lead. He can, winning what is besides eggs. Hamas coming in second. Evan Smith got out there and with your water into third place. Sullivan Tipton is just trying to live a sweet life without Zach and Cody. Corey, you're making me Jay Ellis. Ellis coming in fifth place. Amazing field. There we go. Thank you, thank you. That was the 90-second breakdown.
It kept telling me that it cut out. Did it cut out on you?
You're good. You're not in the no camera now, but you're I heard and you've been fine.
We'll go no camera the rest of the show.
All right.
Ollie,
I'll just get yeah, here 1 second before you start that. I'll get a picture of you just to like fill in or something maybe,
sure.
See what I can play around with at least. Okay, ready to go.
I don't know why it's being such a pain in the butt. Ollie, that was great, man. You still had about 15 seconds left. Really solid. I like the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody reference. I thought that was pretty tight. So not bad, man. They're getting smoother and smoother every week. I love it. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll be at it. We'll be getting better and better. I'm excited.
Killing it, bro. Okay, let's into the KO question of the week. Do you like getting trophies at the end of the tournaments, even for second or third place? Ollie, do you like getting trophies at tournaments?
I think I do. I don't think I care as much if it isn't a first place trophy, and it also depends on the size of the tournament. Like if it's like an A tier or something like that, I feel like it'd be kind of cool to show off like a top 3 finish, like a podium. I'm big into like Formula One, where you do get in the Olympics, it's like you do get a medal for getting in third for a big event like that. So I can see the coolness in that, but also as a competitor, I feel like you really just want the big one. So there's that. Not needed, but can be nice, but not needed. Also can be a rub in the face if it goes the wrong way.
Yeah. I gotta say, I don't think I'm a fan of trophies. I'd rather that any money that was used on that trophy just stayed in the pot for the players. I'd rather have like a few more dollars in my payout than just like a thing that I'm not really gonna ever use. Like I don't really have like a mantle where I'm gonna display this little like piece of tile or this like wood carving or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's not really I don't know. I've won a bunch of tournaments and I don't do anything with the trophies, and I've kind of just gotten to a point where I really would rather just have a little more money in the pot. And then that especially stands for like second and third place. Like I don't want a second and a third place trophy, like personally. There's actually been a couple of events that I've played where I was supposed to go to like a playoff for the trophy, and I just told the other person, I'm like, you can just have it. Like I'm good. I don't need to go. Like I don't need to play extra disc golf to tell me I didn't win for my day, kind of thing. So trophies,
I feel that.
Yeah, trophies just don't fully do it for me, especially second or third place. I really just don't need them. All right into the draft for this week. Kind of a fun draft because we're going up to Canada this week. So this is the Canada draft. Just drafting all things that are Canada related, come from Canada, whatever it might be. Ollie, do you want the first pick or do you want to take the second too?
I'll take the first pick.
Go for it.
Give me poutine.
Hell yeah, dude. Good one.
I feel like it's just like it's just like one of the first things I thought of when I heard we're doing the draft. So I was like, it's something I think of when I go up there to get, or like think it is exclusive to that. So we're taking poutine.
Fuck yeah. Poutine's a great one. My first one, and this is the first thing that I thought of, and this is something that I get genuinely excited for every year that I go up for this tournament, Tim Hortons. I realize Tim Hortons is not the most like popular coffee brand out there, but we had more Tim Hortons around than we had Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or anywhere else because we grew up like in like Niagara Falls, basically. So Tim Hortons, I absolutely love them. I will take a large double double and a 10 pack of Timbits like almost every day that I'm up there. I'm super excited about it. And then my number two pick is going to be Trailer Park Boys. I don't know.
Oh,
You're familiar with that show?
yes, yes,
Dude,
yes, yes.
I got super, super into that show for a long time. It's actually like kind of smart how dumb those guys are. Like the writing of that show is so
Oh
smart with
yeah.
how dumb they're supposed to be. So yeah, really fun show to watch. So yeah, Trailer Park Boys.
Okay. I feel like you left a pretty big some big ones that I'm excited for. We're gonna go with hockey.
Yeah, it's a massive one. Yeah,
Predominantly Canadian,
yeah,
massively. And
massive.
so with hockey, I feel like that opens the door for something even also that's also massive. So we're taking hockey, we're taking maple syrup.
Yeah, I knew it had to go down.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I feel like yeah, Canada's the largest producer of maple syrup in the world, with over 90% of it being produced in Quebec.
Uh, Yeah, it hits you with fun facts too, so that's pretty solid. All right, love it, dude. Those are two stock picks. They had to be drafted. I don't think that they made my list, but they had to be drafted for sure.
I'm starting to get into hockey more. I'm definitely it's rubbing off on me.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. All right, for my number six pick, I'm gonna pick Wolverine. The X-Men comic book character. He comes from Canada. He's a Canadian descent.
Oh,
So Wolverine.
that's a good one.
Um, And then for my last pick, and this is like one of my this is definitely more of a pick for me. Um, I love this candy bar growing up. It's called Coffee Crisp. It's basically just like a really, really thick, giant Kit Kat.
Hmm.
That instead of the middle layers being like chocolate flavored, the middle layers are coffee flavored. It's like coffee and chocolate flavored. Super, super good. It's covered in chocolate, just like a Kit Kat is. Delicious. You can't really find them here in the States too much, so whenever I go up there, I make sure like I get one for the week kind of deal because they are
Okay.
super tasty. So yeah, coffee crisps.
Coffee crisp. That's a solid one. I feel like you're getting the better like like I feel like yeah, living closer to. I guess I live close to Canada. There's no excuse. Never mind. Uh, we're gonna go for the my final pick. What? We're gonna go with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking about some clarification before. I was talking about hardball recently this weekend, which
Yeah. Dude, that movie's awesome.
dude, yeah, I was like,
Was it like G Baby or something? Or
yeah,
the baby's
B.
name?
Jordan is actually
Yeah.
in that movie as a kid too. Yeah, so yeah,
Crazy. I love
so
it when you
cool.
call me Big Papa. And he's like bouncing on the yeah, dude, that movie.
Because they wouldn't let him wear his. Yeah, go watch the
Yeah.
movie. I was
That
telling
movie's
Roxy's
incredible.
cousins to go watch it, so
Kind
because
of a
they're like,
tearjerker.
oh my god, I was like, it's
Yeah.
sad. And they're
Yeah,
like, oh, no.
it kind of gets you. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, a couple of my honorable mentions here. I had all dressed chips because those are pretty Canadian.
yep,
I
ketchup
had
chips.
Justin Bieber. I had
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds, Jim Carrey, and Pamela Anderson. That one I actually had a tough time not picking. So
there we go. The Canada draft. Next time we see you, we will be a little more Canadian up there.
that's
Hopefully getting
right.
some
Yeah.
poutine. And yeah. To end episode 64, got a quote. I've never lost a game. I just ran out of time. Michael Jordan. Aim high. Shoot low. We'll see you next week.